Hey there, welcome to Behind the Black Veil. We're going to do Leo. Hey Leo, welcome to September. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. Let's get an overall for you for September. All right, overall for Leo for September, ancestors is what? The ancestors say it's about a healing conversation. It's about having a healing effect. It's about mutual benefit. Everybody getting the benefit. Okay, sharing and exchanging notes, tips, and things of that sort. Okay, fantastic. That sounds like you. Okay, what about it? Okay, insight. That's what I get there. Insights, sharing insights, empowerment. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so somebody sharing some information that will help you to be fortunate, or you are doing the same, or both. All right. And there's some sort of message you might receive about money, quite possibly, or about a change that is empowering, or because you empowered yourself, this change is occurring and it's sending some kind of message. All right, let's find out more. Putting up boundaries, or you're very firm in your beliefs. Firm in your beliefs is what I get from you, Leo. Somebody is trying to meet their obligation, or they fell down and broke their crown. Let's find out more. In the moment, we've got somebody who's strongly passionate about a thing. We'll figure that out. This message is in response or in reference to that passionate thing. Okay, let me see. Can you see this? Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. Okay. So maybe somebody fell from grace on some level, or they're meeting their obligation by being in control of their fiery emotions. Let's find out more. Okay. All right, I got an emperor on the board. I have the emperor figure and the emperor is what I got here. Okay, somebody might be strong in their beliefs about pursuing their destiny. Let's find out more. Okay, somebody is being favored by God. Yes, yes. And there's an ego death around this thing. Okay, wherever someone is empowering themselves, or they feel empowered because they know God loves them, they feel empowered by this, okay, and it's not ego-centered. They just feel empowered by God to claim their birthright on some level for someone. Get off on your floor. Okay, so I get boundaries. Okay, somebody's taking their power back, perhaps. They're taking their power back. There are boundaries being established. I see a Queen of Swords out here having none of it. Right here, she's having none of it. And then there's some walking through the fire. So boundaries, boundaries, boundaries here. Okay? Or perhaps somebody is like, oh no, wait a minute. God loves me. I'm not putting up with no bullshit or whatever, right? Destiny. What about it? Okay. It was bound to happen. What was bound to happen? That somebody is holding back their feelings and perhaps going into their little cocoon, or they are starting a new beginning, starting a new life, starting a new world, or healing themselves quietly healing themselves, holding back their emotions. And this is destiny. Okay, somebody, we should all know that this was going to happen. That's the sensation that I'm getting. We should know. Why? Why should we know? Because we've been told. The insight has been shared. Okay, so that's why we should all know. All right, so I don't know who's what, where, and which side you're on, but get off on your floor. All right, so let's talk more about the marketplace. Oh, there was some sort of negative shift with the Wheel of Fortune, or the fact that somebody's fortune is shifting. I don't know why. Okay, so why is the burnt bridge here? There's a burnt bridge here and there's a feeling of loss because someone else is gaining or something changed for someone else, and then the person who was observing feels a loss. And there's some sort of burnt bridge about the thing. Okay, but I didn't see why there would need to be a burnt bridge. Or, I don't see the event. I do see the Queen of Swords coming out, but usually she comes out after the offense has already been done. And then she fixes it. You see? She fixes the offense. So I don't see the offense. It's off card. It's off card. It happened someplace else, some other time, some other place. Okay, but now the repercussions of that is this burnt bridge is happening. What's that burnt bridge about for Leo? What's that in reference to? Okay, that's... Oh, okay, somebody got mad, right? Somebody got mad because they were tricked, or they feel that they were tricked, or some sort of illusion was cast, into their eyeballs. And they can see the root cause clearly. They can clearly see through the illusion, and that upsets them. They were upset by the fact that there was some kind of illusion. You see? It was attempted illusion. Okay? It was attempted trickery right here. And somebody feels like, how dare you? Or somebody felt like, how dare you? And that's why the bridge is burned. So now I get the sensation like somebody at least feels like they're at some kind of disadvantage or something like that. And they feel like, wait till I, la, 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 wait till I get my money right. You know what I'm saying? Like that, right? And then they're like, then you can't tell me nothing, right? Okay, like that. So somebody's doing a Kanye. Somebody is doing a Kanye in September. Okay, but that's not the significant thing. Okay, believe it or not. That is not the significant thing. The significant thing is not the fact that the person is doing a Kanye. The significant thing is that the other person burnt the bridge. And so the Kanye person had to do the Kanye. Like somebody required Kanyeism. They required it. That's the thing. So the Kanye person is cool in this instance, okay? It's the person who triggered the Kanyeism. That's the anomaly here, okay? That's the anomaly because the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. See what I'm saying? So why all of this heavy, dark, low vibrational energy after this good news for somebody? You know what I'm saying? So because somebody fell from the throne. What's that about? Because the person who's burnt the bridge and is feeling this loss is obviously the person who fell from the throne. They fell down and broke their crown. Let's find out about this person. And maybe somebody's telling you about this because this is a healing conversation, or this is a conversation where, deep insights are being exchanged. Things that can improve your life is being exchanged here. All right, so let's find out about this. Okay. Perhaps someone's soulmate, or the bottom line, somebody with the Empress, because now we got the Emperor figure and we got the Empress figure. Okay, so that may or may not be particularly a male and a female. It could just be the components, or it could be somebody's, soulmate relationship. Somebody might have burnt the bridge. Facts. Or it could just be somebody who is in a power position regarding someone else that is in a power position. Okay, and they have power maybe because they love each other. You know, like they have power in each other's lives because they love each other. Okay, or this could be a work situation where y'all work together. Somebody's the boss, but the other person is also a boss of some sort. You know, so y'all have like a common denominator, a common connection. But the emperor section, right? The person who's running shit, or the person who's in control, or some such thing like that, that person is feeling lost for some reason. Feeling lost because someone else is confident enough to feel like, I get the sensation of like somebody is actually the boss at a place, right? Like that's who they are. They're the director, they're the supervisor. And then someone else is an employee, right? Technically on paper. But this employee is completely capable of being a boss. You know, it just so happens that they just aren't the employee. You know what I'm saying? But they don't feel diminished in any way. They feel confident. They feel sure of themselves. They're capable, you know, and so they don't act like no little slave or no little underling, you know, and so that apparently is a problem for somebody. You know, that is a problem for somebody because somebody is hurt, maybe because this person started their own business or left the company and went to join somebody else's company, whatever, I don't know. Okay, but you hear the dynamics, right? You hear the dynamics. Somebody's up here, you know, and somebody's down here, but they're not down here because they're less than or incapable or, you know, incapable or whatever. They just so happen to be down there, no big deal. Or somebody didn't give this person proper respect. And, you know, for being a boss, for being fully capable, even though they're not like technically the boss, you know, somebody didn't put respect on this person's name, but this person remained confident and, you know, spun the wheel of fortune. Okay, because over here, there's some power grabbing. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is empowering themselves. And then there's a death of the ego for somebody. You know, because somebody is getting God's favor. And this person who's being empowered, because this is at the top of this is the central card of this entire column. Okay, right here with the Excalibur, right? They're empowering themselves. So this person who's empowering themselves is also the person who's setting up these boundaries. Okay, it's also the person who was made upset from some sort of trickery that they saw through, the attempted trickery right here, the attempted illusion. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. So soon as the road got clear, they held back their feelings and went to heal themselves or went to start a new beginning or went to, you know, whatever they're doing, that's spa day-ish, you know. They're taking care of themselves or some such thing like that. Let's go into this. But we still have this insightful exchange that's taking place in September. They're holding back their fiery emotions out of compassion, perhaps, out of empathy. And they're transcending their they're transcending their illusions. They're transcending their demons. Okay, this could be the fallen emperor who's doing this. Okay, or it could be the lady boss who's doing this, or the person in the receptive position of this situation. Okay. But definitely the person who's feeling empowered now or who's empowering themselves now is the person who's getting the fortune. I also feel like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, no. You might both be doing this. You might both be holding back your fiery emotions, and you both might be doing that out of compassion or empathy, and you both may be transcending your emotions, the illusions that come from the emotions and the demons that haunt us, in the situation, y'all both might be doing the transcending for different reasons and different demons that's being transcended for each person. All right, great. So what's the message? Cosmic UPS is on the board. Let's see what the message is. What's the message there? It's got a big impact. Every time you see this card, the message has a big impact. They're transporting power. Like when you transport oil, you know, that sort of thing. Or you transport gasoline, it's a big deal. You know, got to be careful. All right, fantastic. Karma, that's the, okay, yes, listen, let me tell you something. Somebody is about to realize something about themselves. What they about to realize? What they about to realize about themselves? Somebody is having a profound realization of themselves based on some karma, and it's a message. And the message is putting them into this karmic position. You know, like they're stepping into this, they're stepping into the oven. They're stepping over the hot coals here. And as they're on the hot coals, they're realizing something about themselves. What are they realizing? That you're their twin, that they love you, they want to be with you, okay? Or that in relationships you have to have mutual respect. It has to be mutual benefit, healing exchange, mutual benefit, okay? Here in this card, the Lover's card, the Divine Twins card, also is about mutual respect, right? Same page action. Okay, so this is obviously about some kind of relationship. Could be romantic, not necessarily. Okay, but the relationship, basically somebody is about to realize that there has to be mutual respect. And that's why they're over the hot coals, because I guess there wasn't with the burnt bridge. There wasn't mutual respect. This is interesting. Okay, so what about this passionate, somebody wants something passionately? What's that about? Okay, they want smooth sailing no matter what happened. No matter what happened, they very much want smooth sailing. They want no problems. But they just stepped into karma. They just stepped over the hot coals. So this looks like it's not going to be forthcoming here, this smooth sailing business. Okay, so everything that they did to try to get through, try to get over, or everything they did to try to get by, with this smooth sailing thing, like maybe they tried to, especially if this is a dang-a-lang slanging situation, or this strong passion was, you know, ill-intentioned on some level, or didn't benefit the other person. If we're talking about mutual respect, it benefited them but not the other person. Okay, the attempted trickery, you know, that whole thing. And they wanted to get over with this attempted trickery, this attempted illusion business, right? They was trying to get over. So no matter what they did to try to get over, the answer is no. No matter how bad they want it, they're still sitting over the hot coals. They're about to get that message, and it's going to send them a profound realization of themselves, that they really was hot and heavy on some selfish, self-centered, you know, I want what I want and screw what you want kind of thing, right? So they're not going to get by with that. And that's the message. As they're roasting over the hot coals, they're going to be reflecting on that message right there. All right, so let's talk about the emperor. Either this is an emperor, okay, or this is someone who's overdoing their control, trying to control everything. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I get the sensation that somebody was giving someone else a hard time. Let's get another card on that. I get the sensation that somebody was trying to force something, force something out of love. Is that possible? Okay, force something out of love, but it created some sort of hard time, or you got to go through a hard time to get to this 10 of cups. And it's or somebody went through a hard time to get through this 10 of cups because of this overdoing of the control business. The deeper meaning is that you're strong enough to handle the shit, and you're going to have ultimate favorable outcome, and it's going to be a whole new world for this person who is empowering themselves in this situation, who dealt with the attempted trickery and the tyrannical emperor energy. Because the karma is at the top here. So that's a big deal. That's a big impact. So it's making me feel like, or someone is taking a stand, and that's the deeper meaning. That you have to take a stand and power through in order to get that ultimate favorable outcome so you can start your new world. Somebody is starting a new world because we got the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody is taking their birthright, which is power over their destiny. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, except that let's leave with some advice. What's some advice for Leo in this situation? What's your advice, ancestors? It's not a game. Don't take it lightly. Okay, that's ominous. What do we mean by that? Don't take what lightly? Justice. Don't take justice lightly. Okay, don't take karma lightly. Don't take balance lightly. Things have to be balanced. Okay, or somebody should not do that. Yeah, and no deception. Be fair, be honest, be balanced, or that is the precedent, that you have to set for somebody. Okay, because I see boundary here. You dig it, I'm saying? So, yeah, somebody thought it was a game, but there's real karma here. There's real karma for this deception. Okay? It's not a game. So don't take it lightly. Okay? Or it's not a game for somebody else. Get off on your floor. For somebody else, it's not a game because, let's get one more card. Yeah, okay. Okay. So for somebody else, it's not a game because, this is your person, this is your counterpart, this is your love, this is your soulmate. Y'all feel the same way about each other. It's time to begin again. After the painful past, it's time to begin again. Okay, so get off on your floor. I hope that message helps somebody out there. All right, for a person, get in contact with me for more deep-ass readings where we see there has to be mutual benefit. Benefit for everyone. Okay, absolutely, and mutual respect. And deep-ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Do yourself a favor, get over to Amazon and pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, Leo, behind the black veil.